Hello, business owner. You've decided to launch your business in South Carolina, the Palmetto State. It is consistently ranked as one of the best states in the Southeast for business growth, offering a competitive tax environment and a high quality of life. But here's the warning. South Carolina has a deceptively simple formation process that hides a Department of Revenue trap. While the Secretary of State makes it look easy to file your paperwork, there is a specific tax registration requirement that, if ignored, can result in your business being flagged by the state's tax authorities before you even finish your first month of operations. In this video, I'm going to walk you through the exact steps to form your South Carolina LLC correctly, ensuring you navigate the Articles of Organization without accidentally triggering an unnecessary corporate tax status. And you need to stick around for the final section because I'm going to explain the CL1 ghost filing, a form that most LLCs don't need, but many people fill out anyway, accidentally volunteering to pay taxes and fees they don't actually owe. I have also placed a link in the description to the formation service I recommend most for South Carolina. I use them because they specialize in the specific registered office requirements of the state, ensuring your private information stays off the public database while keeping you compliant with the Department of Revenue. The Name Availability Check. South Carolina law requires your LLC name to be distinguishable from any other entity on the Secretary of State's database. You cannot simply change LLC to limited or add a hyphen to steal someone else's name. Before you buy your domain or print your cards, you must run a search on the South Carolina Business Entities online portal. If you file your articles with a name that is too similar to another, your $110 filing fee gets rejected. And in South Carolina, state fees are non-refundable. The Registered Agent. South Carolina law mandates that every LLC have a registered agent with a physical street address in the state. Here is the privacy trap. South Carolina's database is very transparent and searchable. If you list yourself and your home address as the agent, your private residence is now linked to your business profile for anyone to find. By using the professional service I linked below, you use their commercial address instead, keeping your home life completely private. The Articles of Organization. This is the official document that births your company. You file this with the Secretary of State. The filing fee is $110. But here is where new owners get tripped up. South Carolina's form asks if the LLC is member-managed or manager-managed. Most small business owners should select member-managed, which means you and your partners run the show. Selecting manager-managed implies you're hiring an outside boss, which can create massive legal confusion if you aren't careful. The South Carolina online portal is relatively modern, but it uses terminology that can be intimidating, especially when it asks for the term of existence or the organizer. I've recorded a quick walkthrough using the service I mentioned in the description. This tool handles the South Carolina-specific filing flow and ensures you don't accidentally check a box that forces you into a more expensive tax bracket. Watch this. Select the LLC option for business type and state. In my case, it's Texas. Choose the options that best suit your business. Add your contact information. You can add the data of a partner or co-owner. Add your business name. Add your business information and click Continue. Then, add your business location. Choose the options that best suit your business. Finally, add your payment information and click Continue. Congratulations, you now have an LLC. That is how you get it filed correctly without the back and forth from the state clerks. The EIN. Once the state approves your articles, which usually takes about 24 to 48 hours online, you have a legal entity, but you can't bank yet. You need an EIN, an employer identification number from the IRS. Think of this as the Social Security number for your business. Do not run your South Carolina business through your personal checking account. If you do, you are commingling funds, which allows creditors to pierce the corporate veil and sue you personally for business debts. The operating agreement. South Carolina doesn't require you to file an operating agreement with the state, but you are playing with fire if you don't have one internally. This is your company's private constitution. Without it, you are subject to the state's default rules, which might not favor you in a dispute with a partner or a creditor. It is the #1 document a bank will ask for after your articles. The CL1 ghost filing trap. This is the open loop I warned you about. In South Carolina, corporations are required to file Form CL1, Initial Annual Report, and pay a $25 fee immediately. Most LLCs don't need to file this. However, the state's website can be confusing, and many LLC owners accidentally file it, which signals the Department of Revenue that you want to be taxed like a corporation. This can trigger a mountain of unnecessary tax paperwork, Form SC1120. Unless your LLC is specifically electing to be taxed as a C Corp or S Corp, you should skip the CL1. South Carolina is an amazing place to build a business, but you have to be careful with the tax registrations. Respect the distinction between LLCs and corporations and protect your privacy from day one. Go to the description, click the link I've provided, and start your South Carolina LLC the right way. It takes minutes to ensure you are protected and that you're not accidentally signing up for corporate taxes you don't owe. My verdict is simple. South Carolina is fast and affordable, but don't let the CL1 form trick you into a corporate tax nightmare. If you found value in this video, please subscribe, like, and drop a comment. What are you building in the Palmetto State? Until the next video.